What's going on, warriors? It's your boy, Lionheart, and back. Oh man, we got a good one today. I told you, with this format, if I don't do editing, I don't put in the music, the intro, the outro, I'll be able to do videos more consistently, more quicker. I told you. But it's only if you're cool with it. If you want me to bring back the music and the intros and the outros and all that type of good stuff, then I will. But then, it's going to take a little bit more time to get the videos out. We've got to talk about this AI stuff, man. Because I was going to talk about Wolverine, right? The Wolverine and Deadpool movie that is coming out. Yeah. But this whole thing that is going on with the Screen Actors Guild versus the media corporations. The filming has stopped. We need to talk about it. And there's Mission Impossible and this whole AI thing that is going on. That was the main antagonist, was a sentient AI program that went rogue. Well, it went sentient, yeah? Let's talk about this, man. So essentially, what has kicked everything off was 12 midnight in America. I don't know, I think maybe it was in New York, yeah? In the UK, at that time, we were having a thing called a movie premiere for Hohenheim. And when it hit midnight in America, they were notified. And then all the actors from that movie in the premiere walked out. Emily Blunt, Robert Downey Jr., everybody, Matt Damon, they all walked out because they're part of SAG and they stand with the SAG members. What is SAG? SAG is the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television Radio Artists. Yeah. They were in negotiations with the media corporations, Paramount, Disney, Comcast, Warner Brothers Discovery, all those media corporations, right, that make the movies and TV shows and everything like that. And they had that basically what the media corporations, they asked them for, give us 12 days to think of something, and then we'll come with some good terms and negotiations. Those 12 days were up, I think it was yesterday or the day before, when Hohenheim UK premiere was happening. Yeah. These cheeky guys, bro, they didn't come to the table with any negotiation. What they were doing was they wanted the 12 days so that they could lock in all the interviews and all the promotion for the movies that are coming out during this period. The cheek! And they did it as well. Hohenheim, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, Barbie, all the movies they wanted that was going to come out in this period, they've locked it, all the promotional material and all the interviews, they've locked it in. Crazy. And essentially, you think about it, it's a cheek what they're doing, bro. Because these days, right, they're using AI to take people. So when people go in to do, like, say, lines for a movie or just audio work, whatever they're doing, yeah, they will stand in a booth and they will have a booth record them, like literally stand in a room where cameras is all around them, yeah, and they will have to like read lots of different words, every single, like literally read a book saying every single word possible, yeah, in lots of different tones. This is for the AI, yeah. And then they will record that person and then they'll have that data and they'll put it in a file somewhere whenever they want to make a movie and they want to put a certain actor or an extra in a certain movie or a TV show, they don't need to hire that person. They literally just can just pull the file, put the face on it, put the lines there, have the AI say the script, the lines that this person's going to say, use the words, and then it will just make everything fit. You have a performance. A walking, talking replica, clone of an actor, dummy with CG and the likeness and AI intelligence. Essentially getting rid completely of actors. Extras. That's where it's starting, really, with the writers. Because they're trying to use AI to write scripts for TV shows and movies. And they will just have like an editor come in and just edit it, make sure that the articulation is correct. There's no weird type of wording used. Words are skipped because, AI is not perfect. Yeah. It's an adapting program, a thing that's, learning and getting better every single day. Every single minute is getting better. The more you feed it, the better it's getting. All with human information. AI doesn't create the art that it creates without humans. It doesn't create the programs without humans to actually create the programs in the first place. It cannot create a script without the reference of a script writer or someone who's good at writing a particular type of script. It all comes from humans first. That's the reason, I don't know, man. I feel like this whole AI thing is flawed, right? But then it's scary because a lot of these corporations are putting so much money into AI. It's like they want AI to be sentient. They want AI to have individualism. Like, what the hell are you doing? Are you trying to push human beings to the brink of extinction? These are people that have written all these type of movies like Minority Report. Like Terminators, like they know about like Skynet, like Mission Impossible, where they're addressing the potential power of one AI program, one sentient AI program. All these type of movies, bro, all this type of information and study where the potential power of how catastrophic it could be to humans, but they're still putting so much money and investment and research. It's like there's a race to create the first sentient AI. It's crazy to me, man. I just don't understand it, man. They think that they'll be safe because they got their millions and billions and they'll be safe. So they can invest in it. Extras. They will no longer need extras. They call in extras. Will pay you $100, $127, $153, $200, $220, whatever it is. You say your lines, say your script, record you, because they have these people stand in a booth with cameras all around them. Once they've said the lines that they needed to say, I think they just read like a lot of just different random words, but just words, right? Where they could get every single word in the English dictionary, right? So when they want to make an extra say certain words, all you literally need is the file with their words, the file with the person's face that has been captured in the booth with all those cameras and the 3D AI replication has been cloned inside a program. Pull up that file, create a CG dummy that has got motion capture done for it, CG suit on it, CG face, AI face of the extra, enhance to make it more realistic because it's been scanned, put the voices on it. There you go. You've got an AI program of that extra that you scanned. That extra, you're no longer needed. You are now young and immortal forever in this clone AI CG that we've created of you. That's what this is all about. Because this is essentially eradicating the use of extras. Essentially the use of certain level of actors. If they see an actor that is talented, but they're not, haven't had their big break, they could just scan the hell out of them, see their potential, make them sign a contract in case, like, you know, I don't know, the person gets a little bit older, right, and, you know, they mature or whichever. They can have that person come in and then do another updated version, but they're not going to need that for like the next 10 years. Maybe then they can negotiate new terms. Other than that, that person is done. They have them sign a shitty contract where they will earn like maybe, I don't know, $300, $400. Get your likeness scanned. Get your voice recorded. Done. You're no longer needed. That's what this is all about. And I think it's true, man. I think like it's all nonsense. So when you see like Margot, right, saying that she is with the SAG, and when you see Matt Damon say that he is with SAG, Screen Actors Guild, it's good. 100% I'm with the SAG, right? I'm not SAG member or anything like that, of course not. I don't do any acting or, you know, anything like that. Even though I do write, produce, and direct the Lionheart Mine Explosion, right? But these people are fighting for their future. Because you have to stop it here before it develops into something completely where there's no going back. Where the use of human beings is completely eradicated. Like when I go to the supermarket, I get sometimes the people that work in the supermarket say to me, you can go to the automated booth. You don't need to stand in the queue and talk to one of the attendants to scan your products and pay your money. And I say to that person, don't talk yourself out of a job, man. The more of those auto booths that they have, where you just go there, you scan the products, and you put your money and your items into the checkout part, and then you pay your money, then you go. The more they have of those, the less humans they need in that shop. So I say to them, whenever people tell me, I say, don't talk yourself out of a job, man. That's where it's all starting. The robots are taking over first. Now the AI is coming. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then you got all these type of people in, as I say, in Disney, in Paramount, in Comcast, in Warner Brothers Discovery, and all these other TV shows, Netflix or whichever, right? And the world is changing as well, bro. Because they don't want to pay these people dividends. They don't want to pay them residuals. They don't want to pay them money on the back end when things is getting reused. That's why they're trying to sign them up to all these crazy contracts where we will record your likeness into an AI program, keep that on file, we'll pay you a nice little $500. You're done. You're cooked. Bye. So yeah, man. So of course, 100%, I agree with the Screen Actors Guild, and hey, look, it's gonna hurt us because essentially, films like Deadpool, Wolverine, put on hold. That Mission Impossible, they were gonna Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2, that stopped. Like whatever filming they little shooting that they started to do for certain actors, that's done, right? So yeah, that does hurt, but we have to think of the bigger picture, bro. It is a massive threat to just movies. Even if you look at TV shows these days, man, I remember when TV shows used to be like 24 episodes. Now TV shows are like 10 episodes. 10 episodes, 12 episodes, 13 episodes. TV shows are nowhere as long as they used to be anymore. It's crazy. Like, what's happening? I wonder what's going to happen with animation, with anime. I mean, we already know that they already use AI in terms of anime, in terms of animation, doing backgrounds and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're going to see what's happening. This whole thing with Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, ongoing. The CEOs of these corporations are heartless, cold-blooded, saying that they're going to wait out this whole situation. They're going to let the people that are striking, that are in SAG, get to the point where they can't afford their rent, they can't afford to pay their mortgages. I can't believe it, bro. What kind of blood is running through their veins, dude? Till they can't afford to pay for food, they can't afford to put money in their car for petrol. When they become so desperate that they will have no choice but to sign any agreement that they have. But it's so egregious, it will make no sense to sign it. Because essentially, literally, you'll get paid like $100, $300, and they never need you again. As I said, the Phillies, you had She-Hulk. One of the writers was online and said that they got paid $300 to write an episode of She-Hulk. $300. You're a writer. It's unsustainable. This is not a situation that can be maintained, right? So they have to take a stand. Absolutely an untenable situation. Untenable, right? Oh, movies. This is gonna suck, bro. But something's got to change. You look at Netflix. You look at Disney Plus. Even the model of TV shows and movies, the way they're being made, that's changing as well. And everybody's trying to take the model of Netflix, because Netflix don't pay people residuals. They don't pay them like ongoing money. They just pay them a lump fee, and then that's that, done. Whereas the movies, they do. New contracts are being rewritten. AI is changing the world. Everybody's a programmer. Everybody's a writer. Everybody's an artist. Everybody can write a script as a news anchor, as a professor in a university. Everybody can do an SAT. The world has changed. Behind the computer screen, everybody is a genius. Everybody. That's why I think I'm starting to appreciate more when I do watch YouTube videos and I see people, their face like this, right? The way I'm in front of you right now. It's not just a screen or like a VTube or anything like that. It's just a person. You can see them. You can see they're not reading off a script. They're not, whichever, like they're in front of you. I am starting to appreciate that more. Right now I'm looking at things. But yeah, I mean, that's going to lead into my next video, because I'm going to do a video where I talk about Deadpool and Wolverine. Right, but I feel like I had to do this video first, where I talk about the AI and how it's taken over the jobs in Hollywood. You know how they're calling in actors to scan them and their likeness and their faces and everything like that, and their voices and their face expressions and their mannerisms, and they put it in a file, and then they'll pay them their amount of money depending on what the actor's A-list actor will get, like a couple million. They'll never need them again. If it's like a mid actor that is just coming up, just kind of catching a break, they'll pay them a couple thousand. If it's like an extra, they pay them like a couple $100, put that all on file, and then they'll never need those people again, because they'll have have it as an AI CG, and that's what the people in the Screen Actors Guild is fighting for. I feel like that's really important, man, right, to talk about before I would talk about Wolverine and Deadpool, because the filming has stopped now. Every filming for every movie is stopped. But it's the reason I say more is untenable is because it's costing the movie industry millions every single day, that films are not being made, that things are being put on hold. We're going to go from there. We're going to talk about it, right? Because even if you look at movies, man, you keep a movie in a cinema long enough, people always going to want to go to the cinema, man. People always going to want things to do. So the less movies you have, the less money's being made. And then when they forecast how much money has been made year on year on year, when the movie money is dropping, you know why? The strikes. But the people have got to strike because they've got to fight. They're essentially fighting for their livelihoods, for their existence in movies. So Hollywood have got to sort it out, man. They really have got to think first and think about humans. They're just thinking about the money. And their robots are the answer. So what you're going to have movies that are going to be completely made with AI and CG. Working with robots. Is that the future? These people are not thinking, bro. I went to watch Mission Impossible, I've got to be honest with you, because of Tom Cruise. Yeah? Although I love the movie, I'm going to be real, for Hayley Atwell, she is like the main character. She is the main character of that movie, man. She was like the best, most broken character in that film. So I'm glad I didn't go there to see her, but she was kind of part of it. More for Tom Cruise and his passion for the movie, for the art of film. But I stayed and I love the movie as much as I do because of Tom Cruise, but mostly Hayley Atwell. Yeah. The human aspect is what drew me to that movie. The passion Tom Cruise have every time, every interview he's talking about Mission Impossible, that drove me to go definitely watch the movie on. I didn't watch it on release day because I was waiting till I had more free time and I could watch it on the biggest screen in the cinema that is closest to me. And that was 3 days after the film's release. And I stayed away from any type of spoilers, which I'm glad I did. Yeah. But it's that human element. And that's what these CEOs, these directors in the corporations, they don't get it. It's the human connection that humans want to see in the movies. The passion. The incredible feats of human beings. Not robots. That's all I want to say about the whole AI thing, my stance on it. And this whole Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television, Radio and Artists situation. Let me know what you guys think, if you've got any thoughts on it. And yeah, I got my next video coming up. That's going to be talking about the movie that is coming out during this time that has stopped, which I've said. And yeah, we're going to go from there, man. 2023, crazy year. We're going to talk about it. All right, warriors, till my next one. Take care, stay blessed, and laters.